Hello, 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 hello. Hello, folks. Anybody out there? I'm here. Tired. But I'm moving. Yep. Little rain delay this morning. Showers. Should be moving out of here shortly. Talk to the boss. Things will get busy right around lunchtime or so. But here I am. Of course, nobody else is here. There's Bird of Prey. Good morning, Bird. How are you? How are you doing? Hello, mountains. Kapla. Oh, I'm pooped. I'm tired. Good morning, Itzy. Good morning, Dave. Yep. Anybody want to pop up? Go ahead. Bird's getting DS9 ready for later. I won't be here too long this morning, but I figured since I had a chance and I haven't been on for a while, haven't done a live stream in a while, that I should take full advantage of this. Oh, my body is killing me. So, anybody watch that shit show last night? That's exactly what it was. A shit show. Here comes Bird. Didn't mean to interrupt you when you're working, Bird.
Well, I have a minute, so I figured come up. Good to see you. Hello, world. It's SuperChat 5. Kapla. We've missed Deej's live streams. I know I have, so glad you found some time.
Eventually, I will get back to it. It's just all this work is really killing me.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
I didn't even eat last night. I was too damn tired when I got home. All I did was plop down in my chair and watch a debate. What a shit show.
Yeah.
I could have ran a better debate. Yes, Dave, it has been a little bit since I've done live. Thrown up some videos, but
you should cancel the next two presidential debates and just do the Joe Rogan thing. Not that they would, but they should.
No, it would be nice if they do the Joe Rogan, because at least he'd ask some substantive questions instead of just like.
Yeah, he's not going to come in on Biden's side when the pressure gets tough to break it up.
Yeah, that was just ridiculous. And then to sit there and listen about all the lies that Trump does. Well, there was tons of them Biden was saying during the whole thing and never called them out. I mean, we've all seen the video of Joe bragging about how he said that if they didn't stop that investigation, he'd make sure they withheld that $1 billion from Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yes, Biden was rattled at times.
Okay, I can listen, but I can't talk for about 2 minutes.
All right, don't talk. Good morning, Pickles. Yeah, it won't be a super long morning deej, but it'll be a little bit of a deej.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mom. How you
Mute now,
doing?
though.
I'm here. Barely, but I'm here. Oh. Good morning, Jeff. LDG, you got to fix how you write that. That looks like SisOPrey. Momo's not here today. You gotta get that second O capitalized. You silly, silly person. So, let's see. Farming's still going, folks. Base for last night. They were crap. Let's see. Anything else going on in the world? I heard Star Trek on TV sucked, but you know, people are going to say that just, but hell, people have already seen it. Most people aren't going to take the time to watch it on network TV with commercials. And of course, it's edited. So, you know, I can understand why the ratings were low, but yeah, they were extremely low. Let's see what else. What else is going on? Maybe I should just look at something and see what the hell is going on. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. Apparently, AOC responded to Biden saying New Green Deal in his plan, and that he doesn't support it. But of course, they're not really telling what she said. Just toned down, and I don't know what the hell. It don't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Uh-oh, Cronus is here, and Mark Rell's here. Cronus thinks he's going to hell. Oh. Good morning, Moira. Meow. Chronos, stop ignoring Jeff. Stop ignoring him. Nice. There, I told him, Jeff. Do I sound tired? Do I sound wore out? Or do I sound my normal self? I don't know. Well, thank you, Grimacum. I'll try to have an excellent day. Now, the volume's probably just my voice. Good morning, Darth. I'm not talking the loudest right now because, yeah, I'm just blah. So I'll move closer to the microphone. Yes, Darth, I am streaming.
I'm back.
And Bird is back. I'm only streaming because I woke up and it was drizzling rain. Here comes NB.
Moira's in the chat. I was by Moira's stream this morning and she was sleeping. I said hello, but she was sound asleep.
Look, NB looks almost human.
Almost.
Almost. Did you get a haircut or is it just pulled back?
It's pulled back.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
got my workout to do in about 20 minutes or so, so it helps to keep the hair out of the way. Fat man trying to lose some weight here.
I've been trying that for years.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes I lose it, sometimes I find it.
I keep finding mine at the beer section.
I haven't had a drink of alcohol since April.
Oof, yeah. Definitely has been. Definitely can't say that.
I'm
I was
gonna
drinking
have.
beer. I was drinking beer last night while I was watching the presidential debate.
Oh, I wish I had some while that was going on.
Yeah, I had a little bit of that, and I was had a good buzz going, so I had a little bit of a toke, and I was just, oh, I was loving it. I think I enjoyed this morning more than I enjoyed Sunday.
I don't know, Mark Crowell. It felt awkward. I said hello and moved on. Yeah.
What? You know, like Moira's sleep streams?
I didn't know if she wanted people to be watching her sleep or not. It wasn't titled a sleep stream, was it?
Yeah, Mountains of Elysium. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Kronos. Leave it to Jeff to already start shit.
Oh, it's okay. Jeff can do it.
Anybody hang out with Jedi Bill last night?
I went over
Hey,
after
sorry.
the debate. I went over briefly and told him happy birthday, sang to him, hung out for a couple minutes, then I went to bed.
Yeah, I showed up real quick for it, and then I said I was leaving. I was going to watch the debates, and I thought about coming back, but by that point it's 10:30. It was past my bedtime, so I was like, I'm going to bed.
See, Moira says, why else would I have a cam aimed at my bed at that hour of the night?
I don't know, Moira, but I always have a cam aimed at my bed, so I guess I didn't think that far.
And this is YouTube, it's not the other place, so come on, bird. The only thing happening in that is sleep.
Kind of like the Truman Show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I was going to start ranting, Jeff, and then I got people up here and I felt like I shouldn't rant in front of them.
Oh, please rant.
Well, where to begin? 2-on-1 debate? That was bullshit.
oh yeah, that was bull.
Fucking Chris Wallace sitting there protecting Biden every time he turned around.
Oh, I know. That was so funny. I was like, well, this doesn't surprise me.
And you know that statement at the very beginning that no candidate got their hands on the questions beforehand seemed like bullshit too, because Biden was way too prepared for every freaking question.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
seemed a little too prepared. Uh-oh, there went the small one.
Yep. Yeah, I would agree. It was a 2-on-1 and Trump still whipped their asses.
Mama Pray says if she was someone who was, prone to drinking, she would have been drinking during the debate heavily.
Oh, I thought it was
It's
funny
making
within
her
what was it,
angry.
15 minutes in, or like when the segment starts, he just he tells Trump, he's like, "Man, shut up." I was like, "Oh, he got under your skin."
Oh yeah,
Like
there
you
was
were
quite a few times I seen he'd gotten under Biden's skin,
he,
especially. And then I'm sitting there watching fucking Twitter. I'm watching fucking Twitter, and I'm watching these idiot news people,
That's
oh
the
yeah.
mistake.
and they're making up bullshit as the whole thing goes. Good morning, Nina. Because at the one point, Trump was going off about Hunter.
Hmm.
And Biden says, quit talking. He threw up that line about calling troops losers and shit, which we know was all bullshit made up too, because all the ones at that time came out and said that none of that happened. It was the Air Force helicopter pilot that said, no, we can't fly in this weather, so we can't go to this thing.
Yeah, it was changed due to weather. I mean, you can
Yep.
find that clear as day on the government website. You can get the president's schedule. It's not difficult. And then my personal favorite is when they start talking about, and I don't know if you see me throw this up on Twitter, but all these people saying this SCOTUS pick is going to get rammed down our throat. And I said, I took 10 minutes of research. 99 SCOTUS picks were confirmed within 36 days. 44 of them in less than 5 days or less. So don't tell me this is fast tracked.
No.
Yeah. It just takes a little history lesson. And all you got to do is take 10 minutes out of your day or maybe an hour at most to find things. And it's pretty simple to find these answers.
And what I have to ask is, why do they need so much time to go and confirm this woman when they just did
Yeah, you're doing.
years ago, not that long ago, actually? They confirmed her to a federal judgeship,
Yeah.
and she was confirmed bipartisan on that one. So it was both sides said that she was good enough to do that.
Hi, Nina.
Oh,
Hello, mean geek.
Oh, well, it's politics and it's going to get ugly. And I already saw, like, what's the first thing I saw Sunday? People were like, I want to know about how she adopted those Haitian kids. I'm like, oh, I thought kids were off limits.
no, they're only off limits if it's a Democrat involved.
Oh, I know. I know the hypocrisy of the left.
And
And yeah.
I love the line that she got the kids to use them as props. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that crap.
So she's a fortune teller and knew that someday she would be nominated to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, and she adopted two Haitian kids 5 years apart as props potentially to be a Supreme Court pick. Yeah, dude, if she has that kind of insight, she should play the lottery.
Good morning, Joseph.
Trump supporters on a panel. I'm surprised Google sent me the notification.
Well, Joseph, to be fair, I was the only one on the panel at first. So when the notifications went out, I'm just slowly getting a few people to pop up here
Yosef,
as we go.
Yosef, Yosef. I like his name.
Yeah, he's a good Bond villain. He looks and sounds just like a James Bond villain.
Doesn't he, though? He sounds like one of those nice ones.
Yep.
You
Go watch
expect
it,
me to?
man.
You expect
Yeah,
me to
but
talk?
you-
No,
you have a
Mr.
James
Bond
Bond
actually
villain.
took it up.
Then I see on Twitter that people are putting out that me and Bird should be running.
For office?
Yeah, but Bird's been regulated to vice president. I'm being put as president.
I could never run for office. Too many skeletons in my past that I'd prefer not to ever relive.
The dangerous place to be between me and the presidency, Deej. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Uncle Paulie'd be putting a hit out on me. No, I should not be DJing Kronos.
I'd say Kronos.
Yeah, Kronos is in there.
I thought it was funny. I meant to say a comment to Mark Hamill. He said, that debate was the worst thing I've ever seen, and I was in the Star Wars holiday special. And be like, you were also in The Last Jedi, so not a very good, not very good comparisons, buddy.
I'd rather watch the holiday special before I'd watch The Last Jedi again.
I've actually seen the Star Wars Holiday Special more than I've seen The Last Jedi.
I am old enough to remember when the holiday special first ran. Yeah, I'm old. Oh, Pickles is here.
Hello, Pickles.
Hello, Nina. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. Coffee.
I'm
I
drinking
need
my
coffee.
Hero.
Coffee, it's like bacon. It's
I
just
don't
a
feel like
fact.
I don't feel like getting up and making any coffee. I don't feel like any of that. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, I got a big day, so big cup of coffee.
Oh, I'll eventually be going to work here soon. Just probably
So,
not for lunch.
how big is your cup for coffee?
Oh, it's the extra big size,
Yeah,
not the normal
mine.
cup, extra tall.
Mine's about 22 ounces.
Oh no, not that big.
Oh, Pickles, you wimp! Get a 64-ounce cup.
Yes,
Just
There
pour the whole
we
shot in.
go.
yeah, sure. Like my coffee with a side of diabetes. Yes, please. Double.
Oh, see, I drink my coffee black, so I don't have to worry about the diabetes.
I tried that. I can't do it.
I
tried.
I had to because I got diabetes.
Well, actually, there is a how do you say this? I went to the non-sugar creamer. That's my alternative to black. But if I have regular creamer, yeah, it kills me.
I agree with Joseph on this. The whole debate was a disaster.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was going to be a disaster. I went into it knowing it was going to be a disaster. I knew exactly how this was going to play out. I think what's funny is people are shocked at how it played out. I was like, guys, this isn't your all shucks Republican candidate like Mitt Romney or John McCain or, one of those softies that we've had in the past. This guy was going to nail, he was going to come, he was going to have the energy, he was going to be aggressive. Exactly what I wanted.
Yep.
And it would have been better if Chris Wallace had, been a little bit of a fair moderator, but, I don't expect that from any moderator.
Well, what I don't understand is normal debates usually have closing remarks.
Yeah.
They usually give them at least 5 minutes to make a closing statement. There was none of that last night.
I think it's because they ran over time.
No, because they
It wasn't
started
a debate. Did you really expect anything different last night?
Nope. I got exactly what I was expecting.
Exactly. There's no debate. Didn't matter if he had an earpiece. There was no actual facts being won. It was just a freaking shouting match.
I think Bird said it best. Cancel the next two debates and just turn it over to Joe Rogan and let him do his thing.
Nah, but I got plans for those two debates. I got popcorn. I'm going to get some candlelights. Come on, man. I got plans.
Good morning, Parrothead. I know. You might as well just get a whole bunch of booze because the next two debates are actually going to be worse than this one because they're going to be all done by leftist media, far leftist media compared to Wallace. And it's going to turn into a prop-up Biden show.
I'm not watching the vice president debate. I never do. I'll stick with the presidential ones.
Actually, the vice president one might be better.
Well, you are talking about, I don't know. Harris is going to probably be a bitch.
Yeah, and I bet Pence really nails her like Tulsi did. And we'll start bringing up all the things that she said in the past, even her saying that the women must be believed that came out against Joe Biden.
They
Yeah.
were freshly attacking Tulsi yesterday
Yep.
Oh, they've
for
been
not
attacking
buying
Tulsi.
into, yeah.
Yeah, they've been
No.
attacking Tulsi ever since she came out and said that she believed the Project Veritas video
Right.
of the
Yeah.
vote harvesting.
Yeah, they try everything they can to discredit Project Veritas.
And the problem is they have 99.9% of the time they got everything to back up what they say.
Yeah. But it doesn't fit the narrative of the left, so of course they can't accept it. So like I said, I'm not surprised how last night went. Chris Wallace was going to softball Biden. That was a given. He's not very good at keeping control. Biden couldn't keep his temper in check. So they say Trump lost his temper. No, Trump actually went in doing exactly what I thought he was going to do. It was Biden who couldn't keep his temper in check. When he's like,
We,
shut
we,
up, man.
we knew Trump would poke and prod at him.
Yep.
We all expected that.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Come on.
I was actually wondering how many times he was going to say that. I think he only did like 3 or 4 times.
Well, I'm surprised he only called him a clown once. That's another one of Biden's favorite lines, to call somebody a clown. And he only called Trump a clown once.
What'd he do? Called him worst president, told him to shut up. Keep yapping, man. Like,
And
boy, I'm like, if you can't handle this kind of stuff from Trump, knowing full well, you're not going to be very effective at dealing with leaders who are way worse.
He won't be handling the presidency. He'll be told what to say.
Oh, yeah.
well, I still
Yeah.
have my whole theory on that he's going to get elected, then something's going to happen to where he's going to have to step down just so they can have Kamala as president.
Oh, the theory I've heard, and it's the one I would say would be the most likely. If he won, which I don't think he's going to, but say he wins and they take the Senate, what they're going to do is they're going to do the first maybe year or so. I'd say they'll give him 2 years. They'll pass some landmark legislation, and that'll be his legacy. And then he'll say it's time for me to step down, so they can let Harris. They'll do him at least 2 years, so she'll have an option to actually run twice, because you can only be a president max 10 years.
True.
So that would be what I would say they would try and do.
Did you notice, though, that Biden would not answer the question about whether or not they would pack the courts?
Yep.
If he became president.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know that's what their plan is. If they get in and get the House, they're going to sit there and turn around and add 4 more Supreme Court judges.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
I could see it.
Make it up to 13 Supreme Court judges just so they get their liberal back in charge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Schumer even came out and said they'll pack the courts if we take over, if Trump doesn't. And it's like I said, when they say this is fast-tracked, I did the facts lookup. 99 SCOTUSes were confirmed in 36 days or less. And there's only been 150 SCOTUS confirmed in our life, I think. Actually, how many? How many SCOTUS have there?
Uncle Remus, bitch will take over in 6 months.
According, okay. As of April 2017, there was 113, so 14. So this would be the 115th, I think, roughly. So out of all that, 99 of them were confirmed in less than 36 days. So don't try to play that game with me. I had somebody try and play that with me, and I threw it in their face. I said, "Don't try to play politics with me. You're not going to win." We're just fucked. Chet in Czech Republic, the president.
That's the studying an alcoholic. They're literally dragging him around as a, I think he meant ragdoll, and they will do it to either until he dies or his term is over. Hey, it's Weekend at Bernie's.
Well, I will say this. It looks like Biden at least took his pills last night, but they look like they were wearing off.
But
Bills,
the
you most likely
debate
Have
seemed to impress Tim Pool. His morning video is Trump dominated the debate, leaving Biden looking weak most of the time. CNN loses it, blames Trump.
There's a
Yeah.
shocker.
Too bad none of it matters.
Well, it's
Uncle Remus is looking forward to South Park tonight.
So am I.
I'll still be in the field. I ain't gonna see it.
I don't know if I'll be up. Usually comes on pretty late.
We
I haven't
don't
seen
get
a
started
South
until
Park.
after lunch. I'll be out there until at least 10 o'clock tonight.
What's up with South Park?
They're doing a 1 hour long pandemic special tonight.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that ought to
Like
be
the World of
funny.
Warcraft special. Nice. Should be good.
I love that World of Warcraft one.
Oh yeah.
My pen.
But doesn't the prophecy say that's a? Well, who made this prophecy up? Bob in accounting.
And again, I did love the South Park episode with Pink Eye. Turned everybody into
Oh, God. No. The one where the internet went down.
I don't think I've seen
Oh,
that
that
one.
was funny.
I should try to figure out how to hook up my PlayStation 4 to stream with and play one of the South Park games.
Oh, it actually starts at 8 p.m. tonight. That's not bad.
All right. Nice.
And you can live stream it via Fubo TV.
Well, there you go, Bert. Take a nap during Deep Space Nine today, and then you'll be set for.
I'll be awake at 8 o'clock to watch it. I'm not taking a nap during Way of the Warrior.
Way of the Warrior tonight. There you go, folks. Now you know what DS9 is today. It's Way of the Warrior.
Oh, I love that episode.
I'm just glad he's not making us suffer in doing two of them.
No, it was meant to
Thank
be
you, Bert.
shown as one episode, so we're watching it as one episode.
Did you get your prune juice? You got to have Warrior's drink.
No prune juice. Thank you.
Fine, it's a Warrior's drink.
Oh, it is, but I don't need it. But thank you.
So what the hell has everybody else been up to lately? I haven't been around to know what the hell is happening.
Oh, a lot of this, a lot of that.
I got to leave in about 10 minutes. I got to do my workout with my wife so I can lose some of the, so I can have an excuse to get more beer.
Yeah, we don't need to know what kind of workout you're doing with the wife.
T25.
No, we don't need to know it.
Not
We
that
don't need
kind
to
of a
know all
workout.
those. We don't need to know all those funky Karma Sutra tea whatever things. No, we don't need to know that.
Mm,
I'm just saying it because she can't hit me. Ah. She'd come walking in right now. I'd tell her to slap you for me, but
Oh, when is the
She
next
shouldn't.
debate supposed to even be?
I don't know.
I don't either. I think it's an act. Anyway, I'll
The
be honest. When I
VP
see
debate
anybody who
is
says
next.
they're undecided, I'm kind of like, I'm calling bullshit at this point. I find it very hard to believe there are that many people who are undecided.
No, I don't believe that there's that many people undecided at this moment either.
Well, I'm decided. I don't want either of them.
I'm actually working on our mayor's retiring, so we got 6 candidates for our mayor list. So I'm trying to review, who these people are. Local politics is a lot harder to sometimes to sift through.
They all lie.
Oh, what? I don't expect a politician to tell the truth. What? I'm not a kid. I know how this game is played.
We joke about that, but it's a sad, sad, sad story.
They're all going to tell you what you want to hear so they get elected. And then they don't do shit.
And what are we going to do about it?
I'm voting for the guy who actually has kept his word as far as I'm concerned. At least on as many things as he could. So,
well, that is true. He has done that.
look, I had 8 years. I served under Biden for 8 years in the military. So I know firsthand him and Obama's position on military. I lived through it. I retired under Trump. Things got a lot better under Trump. I have a lot of Jewish family I have several Jewish family members, so they are quite happy with the Jerusalem, the embassy going to Jerusalem. That UAE deal with Israel and was it Kuwait, the Kingdom of Kuwait? That was a pretty big deal. First step back was good. First step back was a good idea. We
Here's
got rid of the
another
individual mandate for Obamacare. Thank God for that. So now my daughter doesn't have to pay a stupid fine.
Okay, so here's one other thing I have to really laugh about in mini rant. So Trump gets his 3rd nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And some moron turns around and nominates Joe Biden.
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know. What was he? 8 years as vice president, and he had, 37 years in the Senate?
We're not at peace, so what's the problem?
What's that?
We're not at peace. So why give it to him?
Well, Trump's been nominated because he's actually gotten
Shit done.
He's actually gotten peace deals signed.
Yeah, he's gotten a couple of Middle East countries to sign peace deals with Israel.
When you got Kuwait and the UAE normalizing relations with Israel,
Well,
that's freaking.
It wasn't Kuwait. It was another one.
I thought it was Kuwait, the Kingdom of Kuwait.
No, I think it was another one.
Was it Bahrain?
Yeah,
Maybe it's Bahrain.
that was
Kingdom
Bahrain.
Baba Booey? What?
No, Baba Booey was on Howard Stern.
Yeah, okay.
Nobel Peace Prize for hair sniffing. If they gave a Nobel Peace Prize for hair sniffing, or a Nobel Prize for hair sniffing, then Biden would have a shot.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It was Bahrain. So, but I mean, that's going to open up potential for more other nations over there to normalize relationships. So it's a hell of a step forward. It's not something. There's quite a few. I was talking with several of my family members who are part of the Jewish community. I said, "Did you ever think we'd live to see this?" And actually, I hit up quite a few of my former veterans because a lot of our area of responsibility, our AOR, was those areas. So we were kind of like, "Wow." I was talking to some of my old bosses, and they were all like, I was like, "Did you guys think we'd ever see this?" And he goes, "Not in our lifetime."
Oh,
I like that, Yosef.
Yes, our Joseph comes up with some good jokes. At least he's
Yeah.
keeping them PG for this early of a stream. Usually they get kind of not PG. Those are for the late night streams. No, my biggest laugh though was at the end of the debate. Biden's wife couldn't even kiss him without and left her mask on. It's like pretty bad when your own wife doesn't even want to kiss you.
I think I'd shut it off. I saw that later, but I had already, once the debate was over, I'd shut it off and just went straight to bed. But I mean, the fact that I hear people are shocked at how it went, I'm like, did you not really pay attention to what was going to happen? It was kind of a given. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. Deej, you knew it was going to happen.
Oh, of course I
I
did.
knew.
Nina knew. I'm pretty sure Bird of Prey and LDG even knew what was going to happen. So I'm trying to figure out how these so-called experts are shocked.
Really.
And then I watch these media people talking on Twitter about how Trump's attacking Biden's sons. No, he only attacked one. Because he specifically said, I don't know anything about Bo. I'm not talking about Bo. I'm talking about Hunter. It was Biden who tried to drag Bo into the fray.
Yeah.
Biden's a kook.
And Biden sitting there flat out lying about, I never tried to withhold $1 billion from Ukraine. That's bullshit. We've all seen the fucking video where he was sitting there bragging about it.
Well, you know they've already lied.
I thought it was funny when he brings up what was it, the Paris Climate Accord or the Iran nuclear deal, and I kind of want to point out, it's like, you do know treaties have to be done by the Senate, don't you, Joe? You know that place you were in for 37 years? Did you forget how treaties are done? It's in that little constitution there. It even states it. I think it's somewhere in Article 2.
Oh, but they don't want to go by the Constitution.
Yeah, because they don't want to do any work.
That's correct.
If they wanted an Iran nuclear deal, they should have ratified a treaty. They wanted the Paris Climate Accord, they should have ratified a treaty. Why didn't they do that? Why'd they leave it to President Obama? Because they knew they'd never get it past the vote.
And then they never really got into any substance. Because when they sat there and brought up the bullshit thing about passing more money for this COVID relief shit, it should have been pointed out that the Democrats keep packing the shit with things that are completely, totally unrelated and have nothing to do with it. And that's why the shit keeps not getting passed.
Well, you don't. Oh, go ahead, Nina.
What the Democrats want is to give the post office more money. The post office has said they don't need money. But Democrats want to give them money.
Yeah, but they also want to include everything on all this money for the elections. They want to sit there and they want to make sure that no states can ask for an ID when you vote and everything else. And it's all bullshit.
Oh, I know. Isn't that?
Dude, I still have to show an ID sometimes when I pick these up, for fuck's sake.
You have to show a fucking ID to get on a damn plane. You have to show an ID to go buy smokes. You have to go show an ID to buy booze. You have to show an ID to get a damn library card.
Yep.
That's correct.
Well, and then they do that. What I can't stand, and I don't understand how anybody can stand this, the pandering, the constant dumbing down of minorities. Like, well, they don't have access to this. They don't know how to get it. They don't have the resource. I'm like, are you just what? I want to know, what the hell area do these people live in that they think that people are this incompetent? I guess because maybe I live in South Carolina and I'm here the last 6 years, and I live in live in a rural area that is predominantly about a 50-50 black to white ratio for the most part. And pretty sure none of these people seem like they're incompetent. They seem to know what the hell they're doing.
Oh hell, they've had people go walk the streets of Chicago and ask them if they've had IDs, and they all do.
Yes, I know. And then yeah, they go. Yeah, I've seen those where they'll go to some college somewhere, and then they'll go into Chicago or Detroit, and they'll be like, "Do you know where the DMV is?" Yeah, the DMV is right over there. On this street. It's like are you, it's like people are just ignorant. And then it just when I get on Twitter and I have people who want to play emotion, and then I just shove it in their face with facts, and that pisses them off even more. When they'll be like, well, this isn't right. Your side's being hypocritical with this nomination. I said, no, we're not. I said we might have been nicer had y'all had spent the last 5 years treating us all like maybe we would have been a little nicer. But we know you do the same thing if the shoe was on the other foot. So I'm totally fine with it.
That's right. If this was a Democrat president, Democrat Senate, they'd be ramming a Supreme Court nomination right in there too.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm not fine with it. I'm not fine with any of this shit going on right now.
No, it's ridiculous. But Trump has done a lot. He has gotten more people to move their factories back in the United States.
I'll give you a perfect example, Nina. I'm from Granite City, Illinois, and a few years back they shut down the steel mill, and they shut off both furnaces. And then about 2 years ago, because of the steel tariffs and stuff he was working on with China or doing that deal with China and stuff, our hometown actually fired back up one of its furnaces and brought back a lot of the people who about half the people who work there. And you got to understand when a steel mill, I mean, it's one of those things. If the steel mill's not running, the rest of the economy in our town is small, and it's only about 40,000 people. And if you don't have that economy coming in, the rest of the town suffers.
That's right. And it becomes a ghost town.
10:45.
Tell her she can't have you until she comes and waves to everybody.
Yeah, you have to wave at everybody.
How's anybody's face on the tip of yours?
Well,
And
that's because I'm the ugly one.
And slap them upside the head for us. No, not hug them. Slap them. Damn it. There we go. There, we got a slap. Okay, we're happy now. And then he froze up.
No,
For a
we're gonna work
second.
out today. Just
Hurry up, I'm ready to go.
okay. All right,
Carla.
I'm gonna take off. Wife's demanding
All right.
I do something, so I don't want to get beat up, and I don't want to hear a chair dragging across the floor.
Go get you some.
You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later.
See you later.
He's right. You close down something and it hurts the town. So now you have a ghost town.
That's right. And I love how they keep blaming Trump for this economy that went into a tailspin because of COVID.
Because they want to win. So they got to blame someone. So
Yep.
it's going to be Trump.
And he kept pointing out it's Democrat areas that are still locked down really tight that are hurting the worst.
You know what really gets me is my sister lives in California on San Fran. You can go and take money from someone up to $800 and get away with it.
I said, hi, Carlo.
Hello,
Okay.
Carbo.
I'm rusty. It's been a while since I live streamed.
So it's that's so ridiculous that they can get away with that. And then they're putting the people who are homeless in hotel rooms. Who's paying for this?
That would be California.
Taxpayers are paying for this.
The rock is soft, squishy soft. Yes, the rock is soft. Oh, so we should do something to end this on a high note. Let's talk about something good. What can we talk about that's good? SuperChat isn't here, so we can't use him. I guess we could put LDG in a onesie and let Bird
There we go.
hold him.
That works.
Let Bird hold him. And I was laughing the other night, LDG, when you were putting Moira behind the birthday boy.
JJ.
Yeah, that was quite comical.
Wasn't Thomas Potts saying yesterday he wanted to play a game, a Jackbox game? Or something?
Yeah, he's wanting to play Jackbox, but I don't see Thomas Potts around anyway.
Damn it, Thomas.
Thomas is still sleeping, probably.
Right.
And plus, he wanted Anti-Trekker to do it.
Oh, that's different.
I don't know why. I don't see
Why would
that happening.
Anti-Checker do it? Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Then
Don't see that
again,
happening.
I may not go much longer than an hour today on this live stream because, well, yeah.
Yeah, you're almost there.
And it's like, I know I'm going to work at some point. It's just whenever it clears up a little bit. I think the rain is finally moving out of here. We can do corn. Not that muddy out. But he said maybe after lunch. That's all I know.
Oh, that's right. Wednesday. We got hopefully we got the pub tonight.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, and I'm going to see my sister this week.
Yay.
Yes, and I'm being there.
Jeff Frank says we can finally focus on discovery. No, we can't. I'm not focusing on
I thought you said you wanted to focus on a good point.
I did. And Carlo says, unfortunately, Lower Decks only has 2 more episodes. Well, that's, yeah. Good morning, Orville. Good morning, PJ.
Good morning, PJ.
Surprise. I'm live streaming. Stupid me could have went back to sleep. As soon as I got the message about sometime after lunch, I could have went back to sleep and slept. See you later, Joseph. But now instead of sleeping, I fired up the old StreamYard. I gotta make sure people know I'm still around and still alive.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna try to end on a up note. Let's
Yeah.
see, what the hell can we talk about that'll be happy and Bird's got DS9 this afternoon.
I'm just now actually putting it to scheduled at 4 p.m. Eastern, since it's a
Great.
2-part episode. You should be able to hit the reminder any minute. It should be showing up for people.
There you go, folks. You know. 4
Notice
p.m.
we've
Eastern.
an all new thumbnail for season 4. Have a new.
Nice.
Wait, is it? Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so let's see. I don't ride
That,
a tractor. I drive the tractor, Uncle Remus. And as Orville says, a haunted tractor ride stream. I'll see if I can work on that. Something for Halloween.
I love Halloween.
I could wear one of my outfits for Halloween while I'm out in the tractor. Maybe I can get the boss's kids to come over and trick or treat the tractor. Throw out candy to them.
Don't accidentally run them over.
Oh, I'd stop the tractor first, bird.
Oh, you haven't chased the tractor and you throw candy at them. I only say that because there's video of me chasing a tractor, my dad and my uncles. When I was a kid, my dad was driving a tractor with a wagon on the back, and they kept trying to do the scene of me running, trying to jump on the back as it was moving. And Mom probably didn't know about that ever happening until she saw the video decades later, because it was taking place on a street.
Your father and uncle were crazy.
Yeah, she said my father and uncle were crazy. Actually, 2 uncles and my father were all there. So
Okay.
one was just a cousin at the time.
I can share a Halloween story.
Oh, good.
It was about 15 years ago. My aunt worked at a nursing home, and they were doing a little hayrack ride around the property and stuff for the grandkids and such of the residents. Well, they wanted me to come out and try to scare the kids. So I kind of dressed up and was looking kind of like Jason Voorhees. And I kind of hid in the cornfield that was adjacent to the property, waiting for the wagon to come, or the rack to come around with the kids. And I come running out of the field and jumped up under the rack, and a little freaking kid punched me right in the nuts.
Oof.
Little bastard. I always wanted to find that kid nowadays. He'd be old enough I could punch him back, but hello, Rambling. Yep, that was the last time I did any of that shit. Punch me right in the nuts. Tiki.
Oh, talk about a high note.
Yeah, there you go. There's your high note. Y'all got a laugh out of that one at my expense.
So did you, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yep, see, they're laughing in chat now. I'm just glad that was back in the day when nobody was really running around with phones taking videos and shit, because I didn't need that to be on YouTube. He's got Pac-Man fever. Got a pocket full of quarters and he's heading to the arcade.
I was given a challenge today my fellow channel. Gonna work on an intro. I'll be streaming that here soon. Chris tonight wants an intro.
Well, it's got to be a big one for the fit that ego.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Like, this guy's sending me files and whole 9 yards. He's like, "How much space you got?" I'm like, "Is a terabyte big enough?" It should work. I'm like, "Oh God."
That was such bullshit on the last name that tune. All them fucking songs were so damn easy.
Yeah.
I would have demolished them.
Yeah, I was surprised not to see you on there. Well, I mean,
Well,
correction.
right
Surprised
now,
not to see you on there when you were in the chat.
Well, I technically should have been on there because I was the champion of the show before. But
Yeah.
with the farming going on, I have no idea what my work schedule is. So me and Han agreed that I would hold off my defending of my championship until after the work's done.
Gotcha.
And I just happened to get off early that night, so I just figured I'd come and sit in the chat and see how others did. I saw Jedi was on it.
So you were scouting.
Yep, I was scouting.
Kind of like cheating.
No, it's not. They scout me, so I can scout them.
Oh, Lord.
I wasn't the only one in there scouting. Tom was in there too. Because Tom keeps popping back to see if anybody's going to beat his score so he can come back on the show. Because he made the mistake that he wouldn't come back on until somebody beats his score. And right now, me and Dart Gift are the only one that's come close. And Carlo is horny for some reason.
Carlo.
Well, Carlo, go get you some.
Word.
But just remember, as the Canadian Health Minister said, wear a mask during sex.
Bow, bow.
Well, gentlemen, the girls are coming on. I would like to see them.
Yeah, I'm going to get off here too and go find something to finally eat. Get ready for another long day.
Yep.
But I want to thank everybody that came by this morning for this impromptu stream.
It was refreshing to see.
And
It's good to have something on the 9 o'clock hour or during it.
And just remember, within about 12 minutes, the Valkyries will be on. So if you want to go do that. And I hear Jedi in the back. I figured he would have popped up here, but
yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know. I seen a comment in the chat that he said no soup for the week, so people have to find that out too.
That's right. No soup for the week.
No soup for the entire week?
What?
That's correct.
No soup?
No
No
soup.
soup for you. No soup for you.
Sorry,
Does he have jury duty? Bleh. Jury duty too?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, I want my soup, damn it.
You'll be back in the week. Yeah. So
Well, as long
yeah.
as long as he stays out of trouble during this week.
Oh, I see. The birthday starts his vacation. He's taking a little vacay. That's all right. He deserves it.
Yeah, at least some people will be safe from being milked for a week.
Yeah. Well, if he can make it over to Florida, I'll get him into Disney for free.
He won't go to Disney or boycotting Disney. They're crazy.
Yeah, they are.
Joseph asks, are cereals with milk considered soup? Well, Joseph, I guess if you let everything get really soggy in it, I guess it could be. But anyway, thanks for coming by, everyone. And this is the old odd one. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, Bird of Prey. Remember, he's got DS9 coming up at 4 p.m. Eastern,
What?
though it should be 3 Central because Central Time is the most important time because everything revolves around the center. Got LDG.
Oh, boy.
I'm sure he'll be on.
Yep.
Got Nina. She'll be over at the Valkyries.
Yeah, right now I'm going to the Valkyries.
Yep. So the Valkyries, look them up, guys, gals. And I'm out of here.
Okay.
Take care, everybody. Thanks, G.
Bye.
Deej. Be good.
You too.